A relevant, real-world problem is mental health. It is ironic because while it is a growing issue in the United States and internationally, it is also one of the least discussed topics. Many people feel uncomfortable or embarrassed confronting the issue. People with mental health issues often face a variety of problems. They can be difficult for others to understand. Unlike stereotypes and racism against different religions and ethnicities, people with mental health problems can be hard for, quote, normal people to understand. Healthy individuals might look the other way or try to avoid contact with those who face mental challenges. A bias towards these people comes from a fear of the unknown. This is because people with mental health problems such as bipolar, anxiety, autism, and others tend to have a tendency to behave or think erratically. It is challenging for a healthy person to put him or herself in their shoes. In other words, it is hard to make sense of the person. For instance, a person who has high anxiety might worry a lot about something that others do not. Others might view their behavior as excessive. They might wonder why the person could not control how they think or feel. As a result, they might alienate the person because they are ill, uncontrollable, or strange. They do not know how to make sense or interpret how that person is thinking or feeling because it is so foreign to them. They do not know how to deal with the person or interact with them. It is difficult to accept or grapple with the concept that someone could be feeling this way. Furthermore, the individual begins to feel ostracized. As mental health statistics have risen, so has the stigma. Mental health is a growing issue. Suicide was the third leading cause of injury-related deaths between 2009 and 2011, and is still in one of the higher rankings today. It is also the 10th leading overall cause of death in the United States, yet it seems as though little is done to raise awareness. It seems as though now more than ever, individuals suffering from mental health are feeling misunderstood or criticized by society. This means that it is important to explore the field of mental health so that the United States can collectively save thousands of lives from preventable death. The goal is to raise awareness to the differences in how individuals think and feel. What might make one person anxious might not necessarily do the same for another. Despite this, it is important to accept and respect what another is dealing with or struggling with, even though we might not fully understand or be able to rationalize their thought process. In my project, I will focus on primarily autism, but I will also explore other areas of mental health that are related to it. Depression, for instance, is commonly misdiagnosed with autism and vice versa. Both are similar in many ways, as they can often lead to destructive behaviors and even suicidal actions. In both cases, the person feels helpless, frustrated, misunderstood, and other negative emotions. The Children's Mental Health Survey revealed that 1 out of 4 parents is concerned with the mental health of their child. Top diagnoses are bipolar disorder, depression, and autism. Based on the data, symptoms and warning signs are similar among the three. Symptoms are also similar in ADD and ADHD. Children with autism are often misunderstood and rejected by peers at a young age. This leads to low self-esteem, violent behaviors, and inability to communicate effectively. A recent example of this is in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. As many people are aware, the person responsible for the shooting had Asperger's, which is on the autism spectrum. Of course, the action of killing should not be justified because everyone is still responsible for his or her own actions. However, what many people do not know is that this event is something that society could have possibly prevented. Society needs to learn how to integrate people with autism and other mental illnesses so that they can feel better equipped with the skills they need to thrive. The shooter was constantly neglected, bullied, and rejected from a young age. Again, while his actions cannot be justified, it is important that human society can learn to create a more accepting environment in order to possibly prevent events like this in the future. That is why I have been volunteering for the Sunrise Program for Autism. It is a great non-profit organization that focuses on compassion and helping young kids with autism develop the social and life skills they need to succeed.